Hello everybody, welcome to this video. So today I'll be showing you my reading journal, and itong reading journal na to is for 2021 and 2022. So right off the bat, ito yung makikitang cover dun sa reading journal ko. So naglagay lang ako ng picture ni Francois Arty, and then ng some stickers, and then ng washi tapes, and then sinulat ko lang yung reading journal. So, the notebook na ginamit ko for this is the Traveler's Notebook Refill, dot grid, and regular size. And then, pagbukas nyo sa notebook, yung una nyong makikita is a blank page. Initially, I wanted to write my name here, dito, sa center. But I don't know how to make the name na maayos and maganda na at the same time kasya dito. So, naisip ko iwan ko na lang siyang blank. And then, pag first open nyo, you'd find this one. Ito yung swatches ng mga fountain pen inks na meron ako. And then, nakasulat din dyan kung ano yung mga pangalan nila and kung anong year ko sila nabili. And then, here, yung first entries ko. So, merong similar elements na makikita throughout sa buong entries na meron akong nagawa dito. So, lahat ng entries you'd find yung title, and then sino yung author, kailan ko sila binasa or kailan ko binasa yung book, yung thoughts ko, and then yung overall thoughts, parang TLDR. And ito yung mga una kong nagawa. Nung umpisa, I tried to make some layers here. Nag-layer-layer ako ng mga papers and ng mga stickers. But then eventually, habang tumatagal, nagbago rin yung design ng mga journal entries na ginagawa ko dito and humahaba din sila. Kasi initially, gusto ko one-page review lang or one-page summary lang nung binasa ko. Pero kasi may ibang box na gusto ko talagang i-discuss yung thoughts na na-realize ko or yung mga reflections na nakuha ko from reading yung mga stories. Kaya medyo mahaba sila. So, ayan, minsan, yung mga ginagamit kong stickers or mga washi tapes or other decorations is hindi nagre-reflect doon sa themes ng box. For example, yung kay Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. Yung theme niya is very dark, pero I wanted to make the design parang sunny and bright because yung cover nung book na meron ako is sunny and bright na hindi mo may imagine na yung storya pala niya is actually dark. So, I think the inspiration for this entry is more on the cover and not really sa theme ng story. So, sometimes ganon yung design ng mga entries na ginagawa ko. And then, this one naman is In the Orchard the Swallows ni Peter Hobbs. Ito, simple lang yung ginawa ko and medyo may flowers and may guy kasi yung bida doon sa novel is yung guy and then may mga flowers and may mga trees doon sa story. Then here, minsan, like I mentioned, mahaba yung ginagawa kong entry pero minsan maikli lang. Depende kasi siya. Minsan kapag hindi ko masyadong gustong mag-explain or kapag wala akong masyadong time na mag-explain ng mga box pero gusto kong magkaroon ng entry dito, sinusulat ko na lang sila ng mabilisan. Pero minsan kapag marami akong extra time and marami akong energy, mas mahaba yung entries. Then yan. So this one is High Fidelity. Again, yung sa High Fidelity, yung character doon is Guy, and then yung mga elements doon sa story is music, books, and friendship. But then, since I don't have mga stickers and decorations na ganon, I just use yung mga meron ako. So, ayan siya. Kaya when you look at my entries, parang ang layo ng design doon sa story. Then, ito namang Murder on the Orient Express. Ito, totoo doon sa storya and doon sa setting. Kasi yung Murder on the Orient Express, yung setting niya is sa loob ng isang train. And nagta-travel yung mga characters. So, I made sure na yung design niya is magre-reflect sa ganon. And isang reason din kasi is I have vintage inspired stationery items kaya naging possible siyang gawin. The next, sa uh, dito, meron akong reading milestones and reading goals. So, January to May 2021, sinulat ko dito yung mga na-achieved ko. And then, here naman, ano yung mga gusto kong ma-attain by the next 7 months. So, ayan. Then, next, bumalik na ako dun sa paggawa ng mga journal entries. Yan. So, this one's called Dear Dylan. This is a really nice book for middle grade students. And then, naglagay ako ng stamp dito kahit na wala siyang relate dun sa story because this one naman, I wanted to make parang an entry na nandun sa similar color scheme yung mga elements. Like the color of the pen, the brush pen, even the color of the washi tapes and the stamps. So, ayan. And then the capital city at the margins naman, this one, I got the color ng ink based doon sa cover kasi yung cover ng book na to is blue. So, ginamit ko yung blue and then may maps din dun sa cover ng book. So, nilagyan ko din ng maps para medyo magka-align yung design nila. And then here, yung Surprised by Motherhood, same din yung idea. Yung cover kasi nito is white and then may mga maliliit na red na parang flower. So, ang ginawa ko, since the color of the notebook is parang white or cream, ginawa ko yung red para katulad din sila nung cover ng book. Then, dito naman, sa The Jesuit Guide to Almost Everything, yung color ng book is yellow, yung book cover. And then, may mga elements ako na nilagay dito na hindi katulad or hindi nag-exist doon sa book. Pero yung feeling kasi nung binabasa ko is parang very chill and very calm. It's like reading a letter. So I added elements here ng may letter, like washi tapes, and then some flowers. Next naman is yung for this one. Ito, yung design nito is hindi inspired doon sa cover ng book nor doon sa themes ng book, but more on doon sa ginagamit kong materials at that time. So I remember when I was reading this book, I was using a violet fountain pen ink. And gustong-gusto ko siyang magamit na. Kaya nung sinulat ko to, ginamit ko yung violet ink. And then, sa stationery items ko, I looked for items na malapit yung color doon sa violet. That's why I used mga blue. And then, may mga wild designs like stickers and washi tape na iba yung color. Pero overall, it's blue and violet. Next here is the music shop. Ito naman, yung inspiration ng color nito is doon din sa cover niya. Red yung cover and then may green. So, ginamit ko siya dun sa ink colors. And then yung stickers naman is more on sa theme kasi yung theme ng book is you matter to someone and then someone loves you actually, and then yung friends mo and all that stuff. So, ginamit ko lang yung elements na yun dito. And then, ito ginamit ko kasi music and naalala ko dito yung mga ginagamit nila ng mga musicians kapag nagsusulat sila ng songs. So, ayan. And then, here, I also made an entry about reading patterns. Yung observation ko sa reading patterns ko. Sinulat ko lang dyan. And then, yung books na gusto kong mabasa or gusto kong bilhin, I wrote it here. And then, this one, yung Londoners. Dito, walang nakasulat nung inclusive dates kung kailan ko nabasa kasi hindi ko naman siya binasa ng parang tuloy-tuloy, pa-jump-jump. So, hindi ko na sinulat dito. But the design here is, I have a washi tape kasi of London. So, ito lang yung nilagay ko. And then, para mag-match sila nung washi tape, yung color nung title is gano'n na lang din, red. Then here, yung Pride and Prejudice and yung A Christmas Carol, wala ring date yung kay Jane Austen kasi dito nakalimutan ko kung kailan ko siya binasa. Pero simple and minimal element lang yun nandito. Minimal elements kasi gusto kong magkaroon ng mas maraming space for writing my thoughts than the design. Eto din, yung Christmas Carol, ganun din yung gusto ko. I wanted to remind me of Christmas, but at the same time, I don't want the design to be the center of the entry. So I had more space for my thoughts. And then, eto naman yung My Dear Bessie. Yung book na to kasi is epistolary kind of book. So, about letters. And so, I added the elements ng letters. And blue, yung ginamit kong color ng ink kasi blue yung color na na-associate ko lagi sa letters. Then, yung reading milestone ko for 2021, nandiyan siya, and then yung 2022 reading goals ko. Then, eto na yung mga books ko for 2022. I have to say that the first entries ko ng 2022, medyo hindi ko bet yung design. But, okay lang yun. Because here I was actually thinking nung time na yun na maybe I should try to add cursive entries. Pero na-realize ko I don't like the way yung cursive na sulat. So, dito bumalik ako with the usual way na nagsusulat ako sa entries na to. And then, struggle ko rin pala writing mahahabang book titles like this one. Ang haba niya na parang hindi na siya kasha and it looks crowded compared dito na mas maikli yung title niya. And then, here, still, nag-experiment din ako sa design. So, hindi ko siya masyadong bet actually. I was hoping na gumawa sana ng gradient entry but it did not look nice. And then here ulit, ay parang hindi maganda yung color combi nung red and orange and then blue. So, with this entry, nakapag-experiment din ako with colors and design and decorations. And then, ito, this is one of my favorite entries for 2022. Yung entry ko for Agnes Grey. Yung color niya is gray and blue. And gusto ko minimal lang. I don't like to add stickers or washi tape. So I just went for stamps and then used black and gray and blue for the entry. And I think it looks maganda compared to like entries like here. So if you're making journal entries or reading journal entries, make sure that you take into consideration yung color para mas maayos silang tignan. And then here, then yung All Quiet on the Western Front. I also like this one, but this one I don't. I think the color nung washi tape na nagamit ko is not nice and parang kinapos yung washi tape. So, ayan. And then here, this one, I also enjoyed this one. Enjoyed making this. So, yung Keep the Aspidistra Flying ni George Orwell, yung elements na ginamit ko dito is mga elements na nakuha ko from the book. So, for example, ito, yung London, because the story happened in London. And then, mga old papers kasi yung setting niya is 1930s. And then, ayan, mga elements na nagpapaalala lang sa akin nung time period and nung setting ng book. And then, here, yung Persuasion, because I read it twice. Yung entry ko dito, unlike doon sa mga entries ko previously na nandito lagi yung title, dito ginawa akong i-extend. So, in-extend ko siya para isang ganun lang, isang diretso. And then, tsaka ko sinulat yung entries ko. And then, buildings, I know yung buildings hindi tulad nung sa story, but parang may parts doon sa novel na binabasa ko siya and naalala ko lang buildings, so I used buildings. And then some stickers, yan. And then yung village school, eto okay siya but the color of the ink, it's not nice. Parang sobrang labo niya. And then eto din, okay dito yung color ng ink pero parang sobrang sagad na yung design nung sa title. So parang yun yung hindi ko masyadong gusto dito. Pero okay to. Okay tong book na to. Recommended to. Classic Filipino book. And naglagay din ako ng elements dito na nagpapaalala sa akin ng city. Though hindi obviously sa city to ng Manila, pero may ano kasi doon. May mga passages na tungkol sa mga buildings. Gumagawa sila ng buildings. Ayun. So, para lang medyo lapit dun sa story. And then here, yung Animal Farm, eto sobrang layo dun sa story ng Animal Farm and yung design, elements. Pero yung inspiration ko dito kaya ako siya ginawa is I wanted to use washi tapes na katulad nung color ng ink and katulad nung color ng mushroom. So, mushroom kasi ito lang yung pinaka-animal farm related na or farm related entry or stationary items na meron ako. So, yan. Kaya, yan na yung ginamit ko dyan. And then, here sa Chronicles Volume 1, dito, since sobrang na-enjoy ko yung book and I want to discuss a lot of things, I decided not to go for a lot of decorations and just focused on the entry. So, buildings lang, washi tapes lang ng buildings and then more on entries na. And then here, sa Moomin Valley in November, ito, nag-try na akong mag-drawing kasi I don't always draw here. I think, obvious naman sa previous entries na wala masyadong drawings. Pero dito kasi, yung characters dito, naisip ko, i-drawing ko na lang sila. So, I drew this, and then just added some stickers, and then I wrote it here. And then yung sa Brooklyn naman, yung last entry ko so far, cause meron pa akong mga next entries na isusulat sa mga dati kong nabasa pero wala pa dito. Pero so far dito, yung color, eto kinuha ko yung idea ng font niya. Medyo katulad dun sa font dun sa book copy na meron ako, though hindi 100%. Tapos, naglagay lang din ako ng maps and airmail kasi dun sa story, nagsusulat siya sa family niya. And then, she moved to New York. And whenever I see this washi tape, lagi ko naaalala yung New York. So, I used the washi tape here. So far, those are my entries. And next year, I'm really excited to do more journal entries ng mga books na nabasa ko. But first, syempre, I need to write the remaining book entries na hindi ko pa nagagawa. So, yeah, that's it for this one. And thank you so much. Bye!